Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you all are having a good time. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing the episode of Raw. I know it came up Monday, but let's be honest. Who wants to watch that crap? Anyway, I'll do a review. I didn't watch the whole show. I just watched the highlight, to be honest, because I don't have time to waste to see Warriors ramble on incoherently for thousands of years, as well as you already know your favorite hero, CM bitch. No, I don't have time to watch you, meth head. Fuck off. I'll do a review of the show, and I skipped to the essential parts. I don't have time to waste on CM Punk throwing his teenager crisis. Fuck off, dude. You left that company doing a job abandonment all those years ago, talking shit about it, even though it gave you more than you deserved in the first place, mind you. Then again, you expect to come back years later as if nothing happens and you expect the world to be given to you. No, it does not work like that, brother. Wake up, you dumb son of a bitch. Then late, then you have the segment with him and LA Knight, and you see between the two, obviously LA Knight looks like a star, someone that should be a champion. Get rid of bum like CM Punk. He sucks by comparison to LA Knight. You have someone who looks like a Chad, and the other looks like a roided up meth head. He's obviously taking roids to look as quote unquote better than he was before because he's always been a skinny fat ass if you look at it. Then you have Walrus coming later on. I will accept your challenge. Yes. And you have the neckbeard with his thing hanging shoes on his neck as a ulafala, quote unquote. That already tells you the disrespect of Roman Reigns, which is pretty sad because at the very least, Roman did what he could with the stuff being given to him. He did the best he could. He should not be treated this way, you big nosed idiot. You already know who I'm referring to, Triple Fraud and his shit booking. Then again, later on, you have the opening match. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the world's biggest jobber of all time, as well as against El Grande Americano. I don't know how many of those fools are. First, you had Chad Gable. Now you have Kaiser. And who was the other third jabroni? Are they going to do the Spider Man thing to determine which one is the real? Come on. It's obviously going to be some stupid shit that Noseman's going to come up with because you know how he thinks. And he's going to say, are you ready for garbage? Because I am the game. And my game absolutely sucks. That's what he's going to do probably later on. He's going to book something stupid that has no sense at all. Yet you're gonna have those marks. Oh, Papa H, let him cook. He's cooking a giant pile of shit, and you'll have him sucking himself off. Oh, I'm such a great booker. It's so hard to do. No, even children can book a better show than you dumbass. Then again, you have like El Grande Americano and Rey Mysterio looking like gimps. What the fuck is this? Look at the mask of Dominic Mysterio. What the fuck is that? Is he like one of those beta males who wears masks in sexual dungeons and gets pegged in the ass? Is he getting pegged in the ass again by Rhea? What the fuck is that? You already know who wins. Dominic and El Grande Americano, even though AJ Styles looks better than all those three jabronis combined, which would have made more sense to have AJ Styles win, but no, have El Grande and Dominic win. Then later on, you have the match. It's gonna be Rusev versus the neckbeard's favorite, the vagabond degenerate, Sami Zayn, the generic bum. You already know during the match he was booked in a way that was absolutely absurd. Him being like a Superman, when someone like Rusev, even though he's being booked like a complete and utter jobber, would like hang him, put his head in the toilet, flush the toilet, shit on him, and do it again. Because at the very least, if you look at someone like a Rusev back in his days, he was booked way better than now. He was booked way better with Lana as a manager back then. But no, you have Rusev be from that Rusev to the cuckold who gets cucked. Then later on he becomes Miro, and then do some stupid shit in AEW, floundering, doing absolutely fuck all. And He comes back now doing absolutely fuck all. Well, then again, what can you expect out of Triple H and booking talent? And during the match, you see the Samoan jabronis come on again. You see Tribal Noodle, Jabba Camacho, the biggest jobber of all time, like JCB, which stands for Jobber City Bitch, like the fat fuck. And you have the tall one, Talatonga. It should have been named Fati Fatu. That would get him over next time. Maybe the next Samoan they bring will be named Fati Fatu. Who gives a crap? Anyway, they beat up on him, and Noseman, with this stupid idea, wants to build sympathy for Sammy, even though Sammy's been booked in a way that is absurd, way beyond any reasonable thing. Get it through your head, you big nose idiot. Sami Zayn sucks. There is a reason why he was a mid card goon in that jobber fed he was before he got to WWE. When he was like in what's that shithole anyway? Anyway, what's the name of that shithole? Ring of Honor or whatever? Fuck that shit. Probably a league full of jobbers minus Bully Ray or some decent wrestlers. The rest obviously a league full of jobbers, full of indie schmucks who never drew a single dime, except a few decent talents here and there. He was El Generico, a goof, a jackass, a nerd. And you want to make us believe that he is somehow world championship material? Then again, you shoved a schmuck like Jey Uso as a champion, and those marks, yeah, oh, Jey Uso, Jey Uso. Jey Uso as a tag team guy, I don't mind him. Sure, he can be with his brother as tag teams, whatever. But them separately, you're exposing how much of bums those two are. As a team, they're decent. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Put them. But by putting them separately, you want to gaslight me that one is better than the other when they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. Let's say one he shits, the other he doesn't. The one thinks he's great, so that means the other one sucks. Come on, don't be so stupid. And then you have later on the match of Roxanne Perez and Io Sky. Oh, shoving Io again down people's throat as if it's not enough. You see her. If Noseman had his way, you probably see either one of those three: Io, Rhea, and probably Becky Lynch down your throat. You're gonna have those three shoved up your ass and down your throat and being booked like Supermans, way beyond what Cena was back then. Yet those marks will shit on it as if, oh, Cena this, Cena that, Cena blah blah blah. At least Cena was believable in terms of looks. He looked credible. Those those jobbers don't. If you look at a Becky Lynch, what does she look like? A cracked up version of what she used to be? Rhea, a roided up Marilyn Manson who can't even lift a twink? Obviously. Who? Io, who looks like one of those dancing drunken Asians? Come on, honestly. And you have out of that match, you have Roxanne win, even though Roxanne most of her time spent taking pins from Alexa Bliss and whatever, getting buried left and right, and being relegated with the shit talent with the schmucks like Judgment Gay. Then again, what to expect out of Noseman? And by the end of that match, you have Asuka, quote unquote, slipping on Kyrie Sane slipping on E or whatever, slipping on Kyrie and Asuka. You already know it's gonna come back to friendship and betrayal. That's the only thing I know how to book because I'm a Dumbo. That's the only thing he knows how to do. He gets teams together, put them on a dominant win. He'll shove them down your throat, and later on, friendship and betrayal. Oh, like it's so amazing. Oh, haven't we seen this time and time and time again? He's obviously gonna do it later on SmackDown, probably with those two retards of Gaegano and his garden gnome lover Tabasco sauce. He's obviously gonna do it again, and those marks are gonna fantasize it. Oh my God! It's a takeover. It's not from Black and Gold. You saw it already before, and it proven to be a flop. There is a reason why NXT Black and Gold was a failure back then. There is a reason why. Now all of a sudden you want to bring Black and Gold to the main roster and expect different results. No, you marks are insane. Anyhow, let's move on to the next match. It's Maxine versus Becky Lynch. You already know, obviously, that Becky Lynch is gonna win because Maxine is booked like a jobber. You obviously know Becky's gonna make quick work of her. Then again, Maxine's not known to be a good in-ring performer, but at the very least, what you can do, you big nose dunce, the ones that are at the very least attractive or who are decent on a mic, make them as valets, managers, have them like prop up the baby face or do heel shit, like yanking legs during matches, having them like be a distraction so that the heel can come up in and get some offense. It doesn't take you that much, nose man. But you don't do this. Oh, everything's gotta be in the ring. I don't need valets. I don't need backstage brawls or whatever. I don't need to do outside of the ring. It's all superstitious bamboo jumbo. No, you big nose idiots. These are the things that worked back then, and they would work again and again. And you would make people care. Make a proper build up. But no, all you do is filler content, 20-minute match, whatever, who gives a fuck. And later on, I guess the backstage thing with Io and Rhea, you already know everything that's related to tra- that tranny looking schmuck. I must skip this thing. Let's be honest. Anything related to Rhea, Sami Zayn, Gunther, or CM Punk, I'm gonna be skipping this bitch. Let's be honest. I don't have time to hear a 47 or 48-year-old meth head having a teenager crisis, even though his teenage years are passed by like 30 years ago. I don't have time to hear him having his temper tantrums. He needs a diaper and some spankings, I might add. That's maybe that will get him better. Some diapers and some spankings, and maybe have him be a little baby again. Then again, or have Rhea be, I'm gonna take back my title that I never lost, yeah? I'm gonna be shoved up your ass and down your throat, yeah? I'm gonna be booked in a way that is absolutely absurd. I'm gonna bore you all to death. That's what you do. You'll bore us all to death, and you'll give us eardrums with that shitty music of yours. Did Stone Cold always get his entrance when he gets in the thing? No. Did Cena get his? Did Roman get his? No. All the top guys didn't. But each time, let's say you're gonna have to take a shit. You're obviously gonna hear her throw her theme song. Sorry, just got carried away. I wanted to make fun of Cody Rhodes. That's then again, it's not his time yet. At the SmackDown review, I'm gonna be making fun of that blonde effeminate cuckold. You already know it. And Cody also is gonna be on the skip list. In summarization, everyone that knows man favors are gonna be on skip list. The good and slightly tolerable things are gonna be on my reviews. And what happens after that match? You already know. The megastar L.A. Knight, yeah, and Flimsy Phil, the weak old meth man, take on LeBron James, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. And you already know, as any reasonable person would guess, that match is gonna end up in a DQ. Oh, haven't we seen this already before? Oh, then you have like during the match as if I guess those Knight and Punk are gonna get the upper hand. Then again, Seth Rollins shows up and does the intervention that causes the DQ. And what really boggles my mind and makes absolutely no sense is that later on you have that retard lame event Jey Uso come out here, help those guys, and doesn't help his cousin. Even though if he's somewhat relevant, it was thanks to being Roman's bitch. Yeah, he was Roman's bitch for like all those years ago when he was the fapping hand man. He would call himself, I'm the right hand man. No, you're the fapping hand man. You're fapping Roman backstage, and we all know it. And you're not main event, you're lame event. You're so lame that you had to name yourself your stature on the card, then your name. Did Undertaker do it? Absolutely not. Did Cena do it? Hell no. Lesnar, Randy Orton, did Randy Orton do it? No. Did Roman do it? Did The Rock do it? Did all the all time greats do such a thing? No, because they're not uncool shits like you are, Jay. You're an uncool shit. That's why you named yourself main event, right hand man, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you were like in a WrestleMania during the opening event against a jobber schmuck like Gunther. If you were like a main eventer, you would have been main event in night two. Moron. Then you have him being booked like an absolute and utter Superman. Instead of rescuing his family, which makes more sense, no, he white knights for others, and then instead of sticking his nose in his family's business, no, that's the logic of that's the extent of Triple H's logic, mind you. He's a big nosed idiot who can't book for shit, and yet he's gonna glaze his shows time and time again and gaslight us with his lies. And what at the end of the part, that what I really liked is that Seth Rollins was making fun of CM Punk with the look in my eyes, what do you see? What he should have done, I'll do it my own way, as if yours as if the as the theme of CM Punk should be, which I'll be working on later on. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The whiny meth head pussy. That's what he is, a whiny meth head pussy. You know he's grumpy, and you know he's very very sloppy. He is everything you should not be. It's not the thing that I had in mind, but I'll come up with the proper parody lyrics of it. Then again, and I think that summarizes all this raw. I hope you guys had a good time. If you like the video, make sure to share it, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below would you would like me to react anytime soon. And with that being said, I wish you all a good time. Much love to you people. See you next time.